What's up, Chaos Crew? Welcome back to the channel where tech billionaires stop being serious CEOs and start being the sitcom characters they were clearly born to be. Today's headline? Bill Gates is out here speedrunning the most bizarre side quests of his career. Forget Windows updates or world-saving philanthropy, Bill Gates has accidentally logged into Minecraft thinking it was a board meeting, hijacked Apple's Wi-Fi like a divorced dad at Starbucks, turned mosquitoes into influencers, and somehow leaked an operating system while making banana bread. Yeah, it's been that kind of week. Let's dive into the madness. Bill Gates accidentally joins Minecraft server thinking it's a Microsoft board meeting. Seattle, Washington, in perhaps the most boomer meets Gen Z mishap of the decade, Bill Gates reportedly logged into what he believed was a confidential Microsoft board meeting, only to discover he was in a Minecraft server hosted by a group of middle schoolers. Eyewitnesses, aka kids with headsets sticky from Mountain Dew, say Gates appeared out of nowhere in full diamond armor, immediately launching into a PowerPoint-style speech about synergizing pixel economies. He told us we needed to regulate diamond inflation with a central bank, said 12-year-old server moderator. So I kicked him for griefing. He was building PowerPoint slides out of obsidian. Within minutes, Gates had drafted what he called the Emerald Equity Act, proposing a tax on emerald trading to stabilize villager economies. Half the server applauded his forward-thinking governance. The other half rage quit, claiming Bill was ruining the vibe. Microsoft stock takes a hit. Wall Street briefly panicked after rumors spread that Gates wanted to pivot Microsoft entirely to more efficient block stacking. Nasdaq dropped 2% before analysts realized he was, in fact, yelling into a gaming headset shaped like a creeper head. Insiders say Gates even suggested that Windows 12 should include a built-in Minecraft launcher that forces executives to craft a sword before accessing Excel. Server politics, from griefer to server dad. In a surprising twist, not all kids wanted Gates gone. After his initial diamond economy reform, one player promoted him to server dad, a title normally reserved for the one guy who yells at everyone to stop digging straight down. Sources claim Gates leaned into the role, delivering bedtime lectures about internet safety, patching up lava accidents, and confiscating inappropriate skins. While most of the 12-year-olds went back to building roller coasters made entirely of TNT, Gates reportedly stayed behind, insisting on developing a sustainable farming initiative for pixelated wheat. When asked for comment, Gates only shrugged and said, "Honestly, I thought they were Microsoft interns." Bill Gates spotted at Apple Store, claims he was just using the Wi-Fi. Cupertino, California. In a shocking crossover event nobody asked for, Bill Gates was spotted lurking at the Genius Bar of a local Apple store this week, hunched over an iPad display and aggressively refreshing Hotmail. Eyewitnesses say Gates wasn't actually shopping, he was simply vibing with Apple's famously fast Wi-Fi. Customers noted he looked suspiciously like a divorced dad trying to figure out how to airdrop memes to strangers. He kept squinting at the iPad like he was evaluating the screen resolution, but really he was just checking his fantasy mosquito index, said one witness. When a nervous Apple employee asked if he needed help, Gates reportedly waved him off with the now viral quote, "Relax, I invented half the bugs you're fixing." The statement immediately trended on Twitter, sparking a week-long meme cycle comparing Gates to a benevolent but glitchy NPC who occasionally wanders into enemy territory. Sources inside Apple claim a panicked intern, desperate to avoid a lawsuit or, worse, a spontaneous keynote speech, handed Gates a free AirTag to keep him calm. Witnesses report Gates taped the AirTag to his sneaker, announcing loudly, "Finally, my new Fitbit. Now I can track my steps and my location in case I wander into another Apple store." Shoppers clapped. Tim Cook fainted. After Gates spent nearly 45 minutes loitering in the store, sipping the complimentary sparkling water and muttering about how iCloud sounds like a scam, employees began referring to him as Windows XP with legs. One staffer said, "He's oddly charming, but in the same way Clippy was helpful, yet deeply unsettling." Before leaving, Gates reportedly tried to install Microsoft Edge on a demo MacBook, but was swiftly escorted out when he began asking strangers if they had considered Bing. Apple has declined to comment, though insiders say the Genius Bar has since added a new training module titled, "What to Do If Bill Gates Walks In." Bill Gates invests in Mosquito startup, calls them the next big influencers. Silicon Valley, while most billionaires are busy launching rockets or buying failing social media apps, Bill Gates has chosen a different path: mosquitoes. Yes, the buzzing backyard menaces. Gates is reportedly pouring millions into what he calls a mosquito startup, claiming they're the next big influencers. At a recent TED Talk, Gates unveiled his plan in dramatic fashion by releasing a jar full of live mosquitoes into the audience. "Go forth, my tiny interns," he shouted, as chaos erupted. Witnesses report 3 fainting spells, multiple allergic reactions, and one guy live tweeting the entire incident before passing out mid-thread. The OG viral marketers. According to Gates, mosquitoes have been spreading messages, aka malaria, long before TikTok existed. "They're viral by nature," he explained. "TikTok dances come and go. Mosquitoes? Eternal." He then pitched the audience on Mosquito, a platform where influencers are replaced by insects that literally buzz your content into the world. Malaria experts, thrilled and horrified. Health experts had mixed reactions. Some praised the investment as a bold move toward mosquito-borne vaccine delivery systems. Others were less enthusiastic. "We appreciate Mr. Gates' commitment, but shouting 'Release the swarm' in a crowded auditorium is not best practice." As expected, Netflix immediately announced a docu-series titled, "Bill Gates, BuzzFeed." The trailer reportedly features ominous mosquito close-ups, footage of Bill smirking in slow motion, and a tagline that reads, "First they took your blood, now they're taking your Wi-Fi." Security eventually cleared the auditorium, though sources say several mosquitoes are still missing and may have unionized in the parking lot. When pressed about the chaos, Gates remained calm. "People don't understand. Influencers sell protein shakes. Mosquitoes sell pandemics. Who's really more effective?" Bill Gates accidentally leaks new operating system while sharing banana bread recipe. Redmond to Washington, in what can only be described as the most Bill Gates way possible to leak classified tech, the billionaire philanthropist accidentally revealed a brand new Windows prototype while casually sharing his banana bread recipe on Instagram stories. Fans who tuned in expecting wholesome kitchen content instead caught a glimpse of a suspicious screenshot embedded in the background: Windows Future XP Pro Ultra Home Student Edition 2040. Unsalted butter and Clippy whisk drama. While most of the tech world scrambled to freeze frame and dissect the leak, the general public was more concerned with Gates' baking choices. Twitter immediately erupted with hot takes on his use of unsalted butter and the fact that his mixing utensil is shaped like Clippy, the notoriously unhelpful Microsoft assistant. "Of course Gates has a Clippy whisk," one fan posted. "It probably interrupts mid-stir to ask if he's making banana bread or drafting a business plan." Microsoft's PR team rushed to delete the post, but not before Reddit's army of code detectives claimed they spotted several bizarre new features in the operating system, including a passive-aggressive mode where Excel sighs loudly if you open it without saving your last file, a dark mode so dark it simply shuts your monitor off and calls it productivity, a rumored Minecraft launcher integration that won't let you log into Word until you've successfully crafted a wooden pickaxe. According to sources, Microsoft executives scrambled into an emergency Zoom call within minutes of the leak. The meeting allegedly opened with Satya Nadella saying, "Why is Clippy trending again?" Insiders claim the company is now considering an official banana bread edition of Windows. complete with a recipe app pre-installed, though beta testers complain the oven timer automatically reboots halfway through baking. When reporters asked Gates about the incident, he brushed it off. People care more about the butter than the operating system. Honestly, that's fair. Meanwhile, the leaked build has already been nicknamed Windows Banana by fans, and pirated versions are rumored to be circulating in the darkest corners of Reddit, alongside heated debates about whether raisins belong in banana bread. And there you have it, folks. Bill Gates, Minecraft dad, Apple Store NPC, Mosquito hypebeast, and banana bread beta tester. Honestly, at this point, the man is less of a billionaire and more of a glitchy side character wandering through our collective timeline. If you enjoyed this fever dream of news, smash that like button harder than Gates trying to install Edge on a MacBook, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next billionaire blooper, and drop a comment. Which Gates storyline deserves its own Netflix spin-off? Minecraft dad, Wi-Fi bandit, Mosquito influencer, or Windows banana bread? Until next time, stay chaotic.